my opinion only, okay, on this situation. Not once have I slagged you whatsoever, Alex, all right? Nor have I unfollowed you. I have no reason to unfollow you. I like you. I respect you. It was just my opinion that I want to ask you myself. I was going to get in your box yesterday, and it wasn't a hate. It was just saying, how do you feel about the situation, knowing that you defended this woman's mental health, she's your friend, to know behind the scenes? Because I even said on a live to several people, actually, and I actually defend you. I said, you can't put this on, Alex, because a year ago, you wasn't friends like that with Miss Red. So you wouldn't have known that this had all gone on. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to know how you feel now, knowing that you've protected someone's mental health to the absolute T, to know that she's gone out and done this to someone that was absolutely wrong.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it is like, even if one person does wrong, if I can still help someone's mental health, no matter what they've done, I'll still help. You know what I mean? So I don't feel any different for helping her mental health for what the situation happened, because at the end of the day, if someone is truly struggling, no matter what their actions are, unless they're an actual like a P or something, then I'm still glad that I did help her at a time of need.
Yeah, I totally respect that. But do you have an opinion on what she has done?
I said like that the sharing the images thing and all that stuff, like that for me, I would never have done something like that. That's my character. Like I wouldn't do stuff like that, because at the end of the day, it's like it's just wrong. It's wrong. You can't justify that sort of thing.
See, where I stood, Alex, right, is okay. Zach was getting absolutely bullied. People say he shouldn't have showed the image. He was at rock bottom, right? He knew that people were going to, expose him for lies. His mental health was at rock bottom, and he felt like he had to justify himself and prove. Okay, he didn't take that photograph. His boyfriend did, to actually shock him of what the scene was, etc. So he felt that he had to send that photo to Miss Red to get the other people to stop. Right. So I get that she said her exact words were she was triggered. You would trigger that much, but then you would share it with someone that hates this other person, and you would send that image to trigger someone else because it was that bad. So I can sort of get that. You've confided in your friend, what do I do in this situation? And you can sort of pass it off. What you cannot pass off, you then go and share those images with Fact Free and basically tell him, go and do a deep dive, destroy this person. He's absolutely vile. That's what I can't get my head around. The first bit, you can go, okay, it was silly, you shouldn't have shared the images, whatever, because one is illegal. But I can sort of get that. What do I do in this situation? This is what I'm faced with. But then to go and do that, to then pass it on to someone else because you want to destroy this person, that's what I can't get my head. That is what, I could never forgive. Do you see what I mean? And today, regardless, right, she should have... What I want to see from her, as someone that watches her, I want to see her come on live, sit alone, not with you, not with Cockapoo, not with anybody else in that box. I want to see her sit alone in her live, take accountability, not make excuses, to sit there, and if she wants to, and Zach wants to, invite him in the box and actually apologise. I don't want to hear this, that and the other and slating him. I want her to sit there and apologise to him first. Then I want her to apologise to her followers.
TikTok, go. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me reply here. Listen.
Why don't you turn the comments off?
And starting on people, okay?
She's on about that Rebecca situation. Like I said, if you want to listen to that person, then please. But when she goes down for what she's done,
Alex Minnie's been talking off the app. With listen, don't come in here and bring that silly in my
She is pathetic. Yeah, I agree. Miss Red is a shite bag. She's pathetic.
But do you see where I'm coming from, Alex? The only way, she's lost her credibility. She'll always have a platform, right? There's no getting away from that. But the only way that she can try and save the followers that she's got left is to sit alone, not have Cockapoo, Miss J or anybody else in there defending her. She needs to sit alone on her live and go, look, if Zach wants to come out, I am so sorry. Okay, he might not, accept that apology, but she needs to sit there on her own and take responsibility, because I don't think the viewers would take anything else, because let's face it, no one's going to be able to get in a box unless it's her friends, on this situation. But for me, who's someone who watches her, the only way that she can get a little bit of, I don't know what the word is back, is she needs to sit on that live on her own. She needs to invite every Tuesday. She needs to apologise, and then she needs to apologise to her followers, because her platform's not only FYP, Alex, right? She preaches mental health every single day, goes on about her mental health, right? I'm not discrediting that at all. Don't get me wrong, but you cannot have a platform and sit there and preach mental health awareness when you've just gone and done so much to someone else that was absolute rock bottom. That you just can't. There's no excusing it.
Yeah, all I can really say on that is just wait for the live. That's all I can say on that.
Because this has affected everyone, because mental health is such a big thing on here. Everybody at some point in their life will suffer some sort of mental health, and to sit there and preach that and then go and do what you've done. I think if she comes on and starts making excuses and this, that, and the other, and I've done this, that people just
they're gone. Can mods in the chat get rid of any nasty comments, please?
That's Wayne. It's a bit ironic that Wayne's calling me a beast, isn't it? Really?
I know, right? I haven't blocked.
But do you see what I'm saying? Because I think anything less, people are not going to listen to. If she comes on making excuses and this and that, and I don't think she needs to just plainly sit there and hold her hands up and apologise. Not make excuses, not bring other people into it. You've done this.
You will be live tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock.
I know, but you shared that photo to someone else. Not only that, people could probably excuse that, but then to send it to Fat Free and basically tell him to fucking destroy this man, because that's what it was. I'm sorry, that cannot be excused, and that's what you need to hold your hands up for. So it'd be interesting. I hope she thinks about it today and does the decent thing and hold her hand.
No, Alex is not defending her.
No, he's not at all. And anyways, it's not on Alex. This is not on Alex, okay?
What this live is about, okay? And I will say it, okay? I had received a message this morning to say that myself and Buffy was slating Alex yesterday, which it was not true. It was all to do with Miss Red of what she done. She has done.
Bridgie, we're not talking about that. It's not about Alex and Zach. This is about Miss Red, okay? So stop bringing that in there.
So
you know what I mean?
I had got Alex in the box to let him know that none of us were slating him. There's 3 people who went to one person, okay? That know nothing.
I haven't unfollowed Alex. I like Alex. As far as I know, he's still following me. I have not and never have said I have unfollowed Alex at all, okay?
It was me that said it. I says Alex held alive the night before slating Zach, and he should be held accountable too for what his part in it all. And Alex took no offence to it. So if anyone does have a fucking problem, come on up and say it.
And you can't stop blaming Alex in the comments, all right? It's not an Alex and Zach thing. This is on Miss Red, okay?
Alex,
you can't blame
friends with Miss Red whenever this kicked off. This happened of her getting the pictures. Alex, can you agree?
Yeah. Have I seen what images chemically imbalanced?
Like,
can I just say, a year ago when this all happened, Alex was not that friendly with Miss Red. Can I just put it out there? I know when this all started. She was not.
I think me and Miss Red started being friends. I think in October last year, I believe.
It was October.
Around about October, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going back to May. Alex was not friends with Miss Red there. I can absolutely 100% guarantee you that.
Yeah, and block. This has got nothing to do with Alex, and the people in the comments need to understand that. Take your stuff up to Miss Red.
No.
Not to Alex.
Alex just said he hasn't seen the pictures.
I know.
No, I've not seen. I've never been offered them or seen them. I wouldn't want to see them. Like, I don't get like where people are going about the images. Like, what would I want to see them for? No one's offered
Lisa,
me them. I've never asked for them.
Lisa, he cannot be held responsible for what his friends do. Like your friends in real life, can you be held responsible for what they do to someone else? No.
No. Stop that comment as well.
The thing is, what people are not failing to understand, my issue with Zach is nothing to do with Donna. Believe it or not. The fact is that I know what I know, and it is what it is. Like I said, he didn't even know of me or didn't have anything to say about me until someone said I was going to, that Miss Red wanted me to do an after show, and then that's where all the issues started. But I turned the after show down, so I don't know.
Do you know what? I think people are picking up on it. So what it was is before, I mean, Zach was always going to out this, so people need to stop blaming EQ because he was always going to out this anyway. And I think what didn't help, that obviously your issue with Zach, you fired up a live, obviously slating Zach. Then for 2 days on a row, Mama Kaz was just constantly slating him. So I think enough was enough. So it was almost like poke the bear. But I think, I mean, Zach was always going to, I think he was always going to out this anyway. So, What?
But all I've got to say, right, men's mental health does matter. And I feel for Zach for what he went through whenever he was at his lowest, which was wrong.
I'm behind Zach 100%. I followed Zach for a long time. This is absolutely
it's got to be hard, but people need to stop trying to bring Alex into it whenever it's got nothing to do with Alex.
Lisa, can you stop? Alex, can you answer Lisa in the comments? She's just constantly stabbing.
I'm still going to be friends with her now. Like I said, right for the life.
So you're not going to be friends with her?
Like I said, wait for the life.
It's up to Alex what he wants to do. It's nobody else's.
The same as MT. It's
his business at the end of the day. He's a grown man. He's an adult.
Only niggle though.
Are you on about the lives that she didn't show up to today because she's that much of a shite bag?
No, hang on a minute, Debbie. Alex, did you unfollow Pearl?
Did I unfollow Pearl? I removed her as mod. I removed myself as mod on her platform. I don't know about following. I have to look.
Right. So
I did do something. I blocked her on WhatsApp.
Do you know my only niggle with all this, right? Okay, what Pearl done twice was disgusting, right? And I get there's a lot of pressure on certain creators on here, right? And everybody unfollowed her, right? Yeah. And they were friends with her. So on one breath, you can't be held responsible for what your friends did, because of the amount of pressure, maybe yourself, Luke, Miss J, MT, everybody unfollowed her. How is this any different? Because from where I'm sitting, this is actually worse what Miss Red's done. So I think go on.
My view of the Pearl situation was like, the first time it happened, everyone was like with their pitchforks out saying, you know what are you going to do? You can't support this. And then obviously we educated her, we spoke to her, and there was a lot of talk off the apps and just trying to say like, what you've done so wrong, it's racist, and there's no if, buts, maybes. And when you listen to her, I thought she totally understood. And the second night, it was me and Cockapoo in the box, and every time she was getting a bit like Larry, like she was going a bit like, quite crazy, and that me and Cockapoo kept saying to her like, calm down, because we knew that she was obviously we didn't know she was going to say that again, but we knew she was going to come out with something that people are going to cause and run with stuff on the app. So we just kept putting it down. Then she just come out with that stuff, and it was just like in the teeth. It was like, like someone throwing you under a bus.
But But when mental health is such a
Alex,
big thing...
hold on, Buffy, teacher. Alex, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you good? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Well, no one's going
this life is not a pick on.
Talking to Alex. Alex is our friend. I think from where I stand, and obviously listened to lots of lives over the last few days, I think yes, what Pearl done was not right at all. Okay, but all that little group all unfollowed her. I look at it was bad. Don't get me wrong, racism is just not acceptable at all, right? But in this situation, no, mental health is such a big thing on here, and there's so much awareness. It'd be interesting to see if everybody then in that group unfollows, because I think if they don't, then it'd be double standards. Then I think you all need to be back with friends with Pearl, because you can't have double standards here. You can't block one creator because they've said something disgusting, and then another creator is done, in my opinion, worse. Do you see where I'm coming from, Alex?
Yeah.
So I think everybody's going to be interested to see, because at the end of the day, I look at, if you're all going to be friends with Miss Red, that's absolutely fine, because at the end of the day, you can't be responsible for what your friends do, right? And that's what I always live by, right? But then you have to forgive Pearl. Whether she accepts it or not, but then you have to forgive Pearl.
It's no one's business what Alex does or who he's friends with. It's nobody's business. But
Tanya,
I think that Alex
got to look at she done it the first time, and we got loads of absolute shit for trying to stand by her and trying to educate her and stuff, and then she does it again. So what then? We forgive her a second time and it happens a third time. Is where does it stop? Yeah,
but then you could say that about Miss Red, couldn't you? I mean, let's not forget that there is a list. You probably wasn't involved there. You've only got to look at the WhatsApp with the Reese things that was going on, all those VAR messages that got leaked of how they absolutely slated people. Miss Red said the most awful thing about someone's mental health in those WhatsApp that were all leaked. We're not all forgetting that. So this is not just a one time for Miss Red. This is a second time. I'm not even going to talk about the Angie situation because that's on Charlie, so that's just pathetic. But do you know what I mean? People don't forget, Alex. This is not the first time that she's affected someone's mental health. I don't know if you remember all that back then when it was all going on.
I've seen a couple of things. I didn't see the voice notes, if I'm honest. I've seen them certain messages that got put about.
No, it was horrendous. Why can I not say is on Charlie? Sorry, Charlie. So Chemical in the comments. Charlie was her friend. He went into that to clap her. He then went in there and recorded his friend and then shared it around on his live. So in the eyes of the law, he recorded it, he shared it. Despite if anybody else got that and then shared it on, they are not to blame. They are not legally going to get into trouble. The person that recorded it and shared it without the other person's permission is the one that is at fault. Facts. It's the law.
Can I interrupt a minute, please? Someone's campaign.
Let them campaign, I don't care. Not saying anything bad.
No. Just make his word.
But anyway, that's just what as I was hoping you was going to go live last night, love, because you were in Alicia saying you were going to go live at 6. So I was just obviously, asking your opinion.
The crazy thing, do you know what the crazy thing was? Like, I'd click the live, I'd change the background, I'd turn my GIFs off, removed a couple of mods, and I was just literally about to click live, and I had a message come through with something, and it kind of threw me off, and I thought, you know what, I can't go live now.
Yeah.
And no one told me not to go live. Don't think it's that. Like, no one at all told me to not go live. I don't listen to people like that if I choose to do something. But if I would have gone live with thinking about that, I would have thought, you know what, then.
Yeah.
if I could be making a mistake by doing this live.
Yeah.
So,
you know me, Alex. I would have come to you straight away. So what I said, like, I'll be interested to know your opinions on whatever. You know, I would have come to you anyway. It was too much to type in a message, so I was waiting for you to come live to ask you, not in front of everybody else, just to ask you, like, your opinion. Because as a friend, I know I can just ask your opinion. You're going to say so.
Can I say something? No one in these boxes are backing Alex into a corner and saying he shouldn't be friends with Miss Red. Why is people saying this?
No one's ever said that to Alex at all.
Look, someone said Alex has a right to be friends with whoever he wants. No one in these boxes are saying you shouldn't be friends with whoever.
And to be honest with you, before, let me just state this: the message had nothing to do with anything to do with misread. It was a message that I had in my personal life that if I went live with that in my head, then I couldn't actually physically do it. Nah, but people are going to think it's, there's messages saying don't go live. It was nothing to that. It was a personal message about my personal stuff that I've got going on up here.
But everybody in the comments, I'm sure you've got friends that have done some shitty moves and you call your friends out, yeah? But you're still friends with them. You cannot be held responsible for what your friends do. And at the end of the day, I will repeat this because I got a good memory and I've been on this app a while and I know all what went on. Alex was not friends with Miss Red when this happened a year ago. Facts. So lay off.
My life was about a situation that 3 people went to somebody, tried to say that me and Buffy was slating Alex, which it wasn't. And I have the live from yesterday all downloaded, which I will be sending to Alex so he can see for himself. And that's why I asked Alex to come in the box. And I am still friends with Alex on TikTok. I talked to Alex off TikTok, and I have not demoted myself on Alex. Alex, can you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And I've not unfollowed Alex either. I have no reason to.
People's asking when's Miss Red going live. Miss Red will be going live tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. And that's the reason why Alex is in here. Because I asked Alex to come in.
I don't think Alex can answer that. It's up to Miss Red, isn't it, when she goes live? He's not our keeper.
The thing is, people seem to think there's this gang off the app, and there really isn't. Like, and all these creators saying I've seen it. That's clearly a lie. Provide the proof. There's no group chats. There's none of this that happens. Provide the proof. You pretty much can run around on apps and saying that, I've seen it, I've seen this, I've seen that. Well, show the proof. I'm pretty sure if there was group chat, you would have took a screenshot. We're not stupid. Like, stop the lies, man.
Tanya,
there is no fucking secret.
From Danny. So you're keeping loyalty to Alex because you're his mod. I'll let you answer that.
Listen, Alex hasn't done anything on me. Me and Alex are friends. On the app and off the app. Alex?
Yep. It's the question, though. The question is, what have I done wrong?
I don't know. Don't accept anybody in the box.
That's right.
Sorry, what have you done wrong?
Yeah, I'm asking the question. What to do?
I'm just jumping out after I say this. You held the live the night before, Slag and Sack off, and you're as much as involved, not the last year stuff, but you're as much as involved now in all this stuff, and it is down to Miss Red that you're involved.
No, but that makes no sense at all.
How does it not?
But how could, if this all stems from what happened a year ago when I was not around or anything, that's where the issue is, not what's going on at the moment. The issue is from what happened before. I wasn't around, so how me firing up a live because Zach was saying stuff about me for 3 days, am I not able to go live and defend myself?
But it's kind of the same as misread words. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? You all have a part in it, and I don't care what anyone says. I do like you, Alex, but don't sit and try and victimise yourself when you held alive the night before, slating that guy.
You know what? I'm jumping down because that makes no sense.
It does make sense. It does. How does it not? Do you not understand Northern Irish? How does it not make sense?
He threatened me on a live. I fired up a live after.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Nothing to come back with that. No, I'm going.
Yeah, it's not just about last year. He wasn't involved last year. It's about now, the lives being held. Like, even last month, I sat in a live and he was holding lives against Zach last month. It wasn't just 3 days before that you put up a live. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just stating the facts here. You're trying to say I don't make any sense. I fucking do.
Well, I was just saying that he wasn't friends with her then, but Demi.
No, I know that. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about within the last month that lives were fired up about Zach.
Yes, and lives are also fired up about Alex.
Does everyone else understand me? Do it make sense to everyone else, or is it just because I'm Northern Irish here? What is it?
No, I
get what you're saying. But the reason why...
Can you please keep it respectful in the comments, please, or I should be removed?
Yeah.
It's not a hate live. It's not a hate live on Alex, okay?
No, it's not.
No, it wasn't. And all I said yesterday, the whole day wasn't about Alex. It was about misread and everyone having their opinions. My opinion was he put up a live the night before and he slated Zach. The whole live was about Zach. That is all I have said. I never slagged him off. I didn't slag him off there now.
Zach was doing lives about Alex and saying stuff about Alex, right, for the past 3 days. So then that's why Alex went and Alex had done a live because Zach was talking about Alex. So that's why he done that.
Oh, I don't know. He's just as guilty as well. He's just as guilty, not for the last year situation, but lives and bullying and all that there. He's as guilty.
But why did they fall out in the first place? You need to ask him.
Right, can I just reiterate? This live wasn't fired up on the Alex and Zach situation, okay? This live was done, Tanya thingy, because we were accused of something that never happened and it involved Alex. We were accused of unfollowing Alex and slating him. It never happened. The only person that said that they were unfollowing Alex was Demi. So Alex came into the box and Demi told him what she done and why she done it, and it had nothing to do with us. But the trouble is, the comments, you all shit stir in the comments. You go from live to live, then shit stir. Other creators see those comments and believe it when you need to stop. Go and ask the person for facts first.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Alex in the slightest. I just don't like that he's been involved in holding lives, saying he's going to expose Zach. The man had bad mental health this year. Yes, he might be a bit better this year, but you don't know. One thing that you could say, put him back in that place again.
At the end of the day, in the comments, you're all entitled to your opinion. But just to reiterate, this wasn't about Zach and Alex at all.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, we just defending ourselves and brought Alex into the conversation and Demi into the conversation because she was the one that decided to unfollow. Okay, it was not a hate live. Alex was absolutely fine. We're friends with Alex.
That's true.
You know, I asked Alex's opinion on the misread thing because that was what I wanted to ask him.
Can people in the comments stop going for people, please?
Yeah, keep it respectful, guys. Like, if you want to come up and have your opinion, then come up in Tanya's box. Like, there's no hate in here. No one goes at each other.
No.
And I wasn't going at Alex. He says he took no offence to what I said yesterday. You know, everyone has their own fucking opinions, and if you can't state them on here, then where can you?
Who's this? Who are you?
The Watcher, I didn't specifically say to you, but unfortunately, certain...
Three people messaging somebody saying that we were slandering Alex, which was not true. And I have the live, so I'm downloading it.
We wasn't actually...
Otherwise, 3 people will come up and have their say, Nan's shitstorm.
There was certain people that was in Tanya's live that actually went over to another lot and shit-stirred. So it's not all of you, it's just certain people in the comments. And unfortunately, there are certain people that comment, that go from live to live and hop from live to live and shit-stir. Where creators need to ignore the comments and go directly and ask that person if it was true. Unless you hear it for yourself, never believe the comments. It's simple. Do you know what, Watcher? I've just said I haven't told you the same book first. I said in Tanya's live there was a few, and unfortunately, some people who comment do shit stuff from live to live, as you're well aware.
And that's what happened to us yesterday. 3 people from the live had went and says we held a live and slandered Alex, which we didn't.
Okay.
I said, unfortunately, Watcher, don't nitpick. Unfortunately, some people...
But I would like the 3 people to come forward to say, oh, it was us.
Well, if you'd actually listened to me, Tanya could play this live back. I actually said, unfortunately, some people in the comments shit stir from live to live.
Thank you.
Some, I said, not all. Hi, Nikki, darling. You're right, my love. If you want to call me out in the comments, come with facts first, because I know exactly what left in my mouth. I said the comment shit stir, which is true. If you go in lots of lives, you'll see comments are coming here, they're shit stir. They'll go to the next live, they're shit stir. And that's what happens. And then it causes drama, and there doesn't need to be. So people need to ignore the comments. If a live creator sees something, they need to go directly to that person.
But there's that Briggy K was in the live yesterday. She's saying that he wasn't slandered at all. I just had my opinion on it, and that's that.
Anyway, I don't speak for Demi. I'm not her master. I have my own opinions, and I never once...
And I didn't say anything bad about Alex.
Never once said that I don't followed Alex at all, because I haven't, which he's just confirmed. We follow each other, we're friends. I don't, you know.
What annoyed me the most there is someone like trying to make me look fucking stupid and say that doesn't make sense. It made sense to me. It made sense to the people in the comments. So how could it not made sense to him?
No, Daisy, you're absolutely right. But unfortunately, there are some people, not yourselves, but there are some people that love to go from live to live and stir in the comments. Come on, we've all seen it. Like, so, you know, this is not a personal attack of everybody that's in this live now on comments, but there are unfortunately some people that like to go and stir from live to live. It's fact, isn't it? It happens everywhere to everybody's live.
Yeah.
It happened on my live yesterday, and 3 people were saying that we were slandering Alex.
We go live every single day, every night, and it's just a laugh usually, but yesterday we had our opinions on misread, and that was that, and I just said about Alex holding the live the night before.
Demi, can I ask a question? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm absolutely... I've seen a few people who had bullied me in the past come in here.
Demi, Nick,
Hey.
if you think I said that, then I apologise, okay? I will iterate again. Unfortunately, some people in the comments like to shit stir. Let's not nitpick here, okay?
And then I said people in the comments.
Sorry, Nick. I'm in denial of what? What am I in denial of? Come on, come on, facts. Come on, facts, love. Because like I've literally chose violence today, so like, get up with your 44 followers, like,
Right, see you later.
Right, Nix, why are you harping on about it? I just said, if that's what I said, then I apologise. Or now literating again and changed it to some people in the comments like to shit stir. Okay? Is that clear enough for you, my love?
There's the inbox.
Who's Nicker?
Thank you, Watcher. I'm glad you approve of my different technology with your 45 viewers.
Hello, peoples.
Hello, Nikki.
I don't understand why you've got certain people in the comments that
Just
are
close,
taking...
Tanya, I don't know if you want to block some of the ones that are in here with like 2 followers and shit like that.
Can I just say something to this comment, Tracy Diamond? But misread is the problem. Alex isn't anything to do with.
Thank you,
Alex was holding lives towards Zach for over a month now. He says he was exposing Zach and all sorts of stuff. So how is he not involved?
Demi, I got slightly butt in here, but that's their beef. That's nothing to do. There's nothing to do, misread. They've had their beef, and I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's just coincidental now that unfortunately they've had their beef, but they went back to the app again, and then this has all come to light. Do you know what I mean? Whether or not this was the button for Zach where he just about had enough, because you've got then Mum and Dad firing lies for 2 days, absolutely slating him. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean that's for Zach to answer. I think he was always going to act this anyway. Do you know what I mean? So he should do.
Yeah.
Hi, Jack, darling.
Can people just please remember, that Buffy is not talking as in literally, she's talking as in generally.
Thank you.
So, please don't take offence to it.
Guys, you're all entitled to your opinion, okay? It's not my live, it's Tanya's live. This live was never fired up to talk about Alex and Zach's situation.
No.
Okay? We had to speak to Alex on a separate matter to let him know that this did not happen, whatever. And then obviously people have come in here talking about misread, and that's it. Everybody's entitled to talk. If you all want to come up in the boxes and have your opinion on misread or whatever, that's fine. But just to literate, this was never about Zach and Alex in the first place.
No. It wasn't.
No. Watcher, I'm not slating you at all, and absolutely right, you're entitled to your opinion as well as I'm entitled to my opinion. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't make your opinion wrong. It doesn't make my opinion right. No one's opinion is right or wrong. That's your opinion. So no one can be told your opinion's wrong because it can't be. It's your opinion. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. So no one's stating or whatever. You're entitled to your opinion.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Catherine.
I might disagree with your opinion, but that doesn't mean you're wrong, and it doesn't mean I'm right.
What's going on? What have I missed?
What happened was I got up this morning and I received a message to do with my live. Yesterday we were talking about Miss Red, that what she done was absolutely disgusting and wrong. Yeah. Then there were 3 people who was in the live went and messaged somebody saying that we were slandering Alex, which we didn't.
No.
Then apparently I unfriended Alex and I have demoted myself from Alex. So that's why I got Alex to come into my life, to have a chat about it and talk about it all. And hello.
Go ahead.
Where's Tanya gone?
Sorry, my door went, my dog was barking. So that's why I muted it. So then, so I can verify that, so I got Alex in the live, you know, and for Alex to clarify that I'm still friends with him
Yeah.
on TikTok and I'm still a mod on his. So that's why this live was done, because it was me and Buffy that was getting the blame, and Demi wanted to come in to say it was her. Demi, speaking yours.
So yes, it's all my fault. I said a fucking stupid comment yesterday just saying that he held a live on Sack the night before, and that was it. And it says I was going to unfollow him as well.
Okay.
And that's my choice. So no one should be going at me for my choice.
No, they shouldn't be.
You know, when you really do suffer with mental health and you've seen this sack boy crying on lives and stuff, you know, it does actually affect your mental health too. And to see someone that upset, that he obviously went through hell last year, and I stand with Sack, 100% stand with Sack.
Definitely.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when you've been in that position yourself.
Yeah.
But I have the live and I'm downloading it, so and a screenshot to say that I'm still friends with Alex. And that's why.
But I don't agree with people saying, oh, he shouldn't be friends with Miss Red. No one should be put down to have that kind of choice. He's either friends with her or he's not. If his morals are high and he's against all that, then he wouldn't be friends with her, really. Have you all heard about the two people in the ranks who had? No.
No, what would that be?
No. Who's that? Haven't heard that.
150,000? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Who's that? That's crazy.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
Be my darling.
Hello, darling. Yeah, it's only come out this morning. Apparently it happened on, some of it started on the Wolves live overnight.
Right.
And apparently it's number 5 and number 11 who are in an agency run by a lady. So if you think of my name, B, what do B's produce that begins with H?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the agency. And she's been arranging for them to go out with a gentleman that got awarded 300k in compensation due to an accident. And basically, they've had 150k of it in a couple of weeks.
Oh my God.
It's been in, the Wolves got screenshots of the messages.
I'll just ask, is this because you can't have all disabled people as vulnerable? Because
You know, I seen a video of that.
has he got mental capacity? This person got mental capacity.
Right, well, they're saying he has. However, when this gentleman has had life-changing illness, right, or an accident, and it's life-changing, there is going